Have you ever imagined what will happen if students did not wear uniform to school? Even though the value of school uniform is frequently disputed in the media, it seems that uniform regulations are much more acceptable among parents and students than you may think. School uniforms, which have regularly been related with private schools, are progressively being cuddled by public schools in America. According to research in 2020, the number of public schools requiring school uniforms raised from 12% in 1999 to 20% in 2017. Compulsory uniforms were considerably more common in high-poverty schools, where 76% of kids were qualified for free lunch programs, than in low-poverty schools. This shows that students are more likely to have their uniforms in the school. This is because there are more benefits than disadvantages wearing uniforms. Let me tell a story first. When I was 15, I once went to a school that uniform is unnecessary to the students. Every day I went to school, I feel like I was in a fashion show. Various sorts and variety of clothes, dresses, and suits they wear. There was no discipline I can see. Since there are no uniform, we cannot define whether someone is a student or a teacher easily. For me, it was a bad situation to study. Good day everyone, I'm KHANG and my metric number is 278654. The thing I want to share today is why students should wear uniforms to school. Today, I would like to exchange your view with three importance of wearing uniform to school, which are: school uniforms keep students focused on their education, create a level playing field among students, and improve students' behavior. The first reason why wearing uniforms will be more favorable is keep students focused on their education. Students with uniforms will focus on their education, not their clothes. When students wearing the same attire, there are much lack of interest with how they appear and how they position with their classmates. As a result, they can focus on their educations. According to investigation organized by the University of Houston, when primary school girls were asked to wear uniforms, their examination outcomes raised by almost 3%. The lack of confidence may raise consequently of not having specific brand name wear or not having fashionable outfit. Some people think that when students are wearing the uniform, they are easier to focus in the class. Uniform wearing students had better discipline and education performance. Besides, students' attendance rate raises when they are wearing uniforms. Students may also be more likely to attend to school on time when they are required to wear uniforms. Students can go out the door faster if they don't have to spend more time choosing what to wear every day. Consequently, there will be fewer late arrivals. According to a research organized by professionals, once school uniforms were required, the average attendance rate for students in middle and high school increased from 0.3% to 0.4%. When students started wearing uniforms, attendance rates climbed and suspicion decreased. The second reason is creating a level playing field among students. This can be said so because competition between students can be eliminated. Competition between students over outfit options and marking of those dressed in less costly or trendy outfits can be decreased when all students are dressed the same. According to the Schoolwear Association, a suitable school uniform might minimize harassment based on looks or economic status, according to 83% of instructors. Uniforms playing field for all children in terms of looks. It is most likely provides them a sense of belonging and acceptance in society. Furthermore, the use of uniforms to decrease the socio-economic distinction between students is convincing. It is definitely deceptive to imply that school uniforms would remove any attempts by pupils to differentiate themselves based on their financial status. Students will have always used jewelry, haircuts, footwear and other fashion elements to express themselves. It seems to reason, however, that if all students are compelled to wear the same non-logo clothes, the opportunity for clothing one-upmanship is considerably diminished. Public relations and terminology are the goal of reducing peer pressure and based on income disparity a laudable one. The third reason for wearing uniform will be more favorable is improved student behavior. Wearing uniforms can make students gain sense of pride in school. A uniform is essential for schools to foster a sense of connectedness among students, faculty, parents, and the surrounding community. Students are happy to express their school in society via their clothing. Students who did not attend to school with a distinguishing uniform regarded a liveried blazer as a method to boost their school's reputation. Students in uniform had much more higher favorable sentiments of connection in their school society than pupils in the normal clothing group. Wearing uniforms establish a barrier by putting a student in a working scenario mindset and allowing them to differentiate between their home and school lives. School uniforms level the field for youngsters, decreasing the urge to wear the trendiest brands. In 2018, a variety of focus groups with students in Year 7 and 9 has been organized to obtain their perspectives on uniforms from the inside. Many students choose to perform assignments outside of school while having their uniform. The majority of the kids said it assisted them remain focused as they worked and kept them in the school mentality. While non-uniform days are fun, the research indicated the students regard them as non-work days, with instructors reporting a decline in conduct standards as a result. In conclusion, we can see that wearing uniforms will be more favorable than not because it can keep students focused on their education, create a level playing field among students, and improve students' behavior. I believe you will understand that wearing uniforms bring more benefits than disadvantages. As Chris Hammond said, uniforms provide for less distractions, less drama, and more of a focus on learning. Let me ask you a question before I end my speaking. What if students stop wearing uniforms to school? This will definitely lead to a school lack of discipline, hard to instill students, and management will be more challenging. As I mentioned earlier, schools requiring uniforms increase from year to year. This shows that wearing uniforms to school became a trend, and it is an effective and efficient way to manage and educate students. Students can be really educated if they know the way to follow instructions and understand what the importance of uniting is. That's all I want to share today. Thank you.